Today's Two Brothers Comics new comic book day live haul stream is brought to you by our local comic shops, Haven Comics of Huntsville, Alabama, Back-to-Back Comics of Marietta, Georgia, and New Dimension Comics of St. Clairsville, Ohio. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Two Brothers Comics live comic stream, live comic book haul stream, whatever you want to call it. I picked up some books today. It's new comic book day. I'm live. I'm going to show you the haul. We got a few people hanging out in the chat. We don't have a whole bunch of people in here yet, so we'll give it a minute before we go through the chat. Let me get a little sip from the Two Brothers Comics official water bottle. And it tastes better coming out of here, I'm telling you. I will be flying solo tonight. Justin was having a family situation to tend to, so definitely hoping that everything is okay there. But we will press on here. It was a pretty good week this week. Every week I complain on New Comic Book Day about something I probably shouldn't complain about, but I complain about the fact that I have too many books in my pull list. And it's not really something that I've been upset about the books, but man, the money every week, it was like 50, 60 bucks every week. This week, finally, I had a light week. Well, I would have if one of the books didn't end up being double cover price. Wasn't expecting that. I didn't catch it when I was going through Previews World, but no big deal there. But we did have some cool stuff come out this week. Let's see. I see here we've got Comic Man Andy hanging out. Got the night off and can make it right on, man. Glad to see you. Always glad to have Andy, man. We've had some fun shows together over on Andy Given Thursdays. That's always one of my favorite shows to do. I'm always down to party with Andy. And if he has Skeff on there, I love hanging out with Skeff too. So a couple of great guys. Cool comics collector, one of the Two Brothers Comics members. Good to see you hanging out. Appreciate it. And my man, Ryan, Comics and Death Metal. What's going on, bro? You guys should see soon. The little ride-along video is finally ready to drop. So this week, hopefully you guys will get to see the ride-along video from me and Nick hanging out all day, riding around, hitting comic shops up with Comics and Death Metal. It was a great time. We had an awesome day. Batman and Spider-Man killed my wallet this week. You know, this is how much Spider-Man is not on my radar. It's so bad that I did not even realize that it was like, what, the 800th or 850th appearance of Spider-Man in this week's issue. I should have put that in the top picks. I should have, and I recognize that. Not even a Spider-Man fan, and I recognize that should have been in the top picks. I had no idea, so I apologize to all of our viewers who that may have upset, because that rightfully, I mean, most of the time, you know, we have people say, oh, I can't believe you didn't put this or this. I'm like, well, you know, these are our top picks. These are what we think are the coolest things coming out this week as far as the story and the art or whatever things we enjoy and we want to share with you. Maybe you're not checking out, but being upset because that Spider-Man book wasn't on there this week. Yeah, I can definitely agree. That was a major slip up on my part. So I do apologize for that, because I got to the shop today and I'm like, dude, why do you have 11 Spider-Man covers up here of the same book? What's going on? And John at Back-to-Back explained to me, yeah, it's like the 850th or 800th appearance of Spider-Man. I was like, oh, well, I screwed up. So, but yeah. There was a lot of Spider-Man books, and yes, Batman 100, definitely a wallet killer for sure. Lost in Comics, what's going on? Another great channel. Flash by Night, what is up? Yeah. Play Ya Ding Dong. I can't believe Nick made me and my wife watch that movie. So yeah, let's jump right into it. I don't know how long we'll really go tonight. Usually me and Justin kind of carry a little bit more conversation. I haven't had time to read anything yet, but I will show you what all I got today. I'll tell you what I'm the most excited to read, and we'll go from there. So first off, yep, Thor 8 came out, and unless you've been living under a rock for the past, 8 months or so, I think just about everybody out there is reading Thor right now. It's really been a good story, except for the fact that they made the Black Winter out to be this big deal. Everybody went out and bought the first appearance, and it was selling like crazy, and then nothing happened. And the fight between Thor and the Black Winter, well, didn't really even, we didn't get any of that. And then they just killed off Galactus like he's some punk on the playground. So outside of those couple things, this has been a pretty good series. And I did pick up the Alex Ross variant. It was in the box. I must have put that on the pull list. I usually pick up the variant for Thor, and I almost put this one back and got that Frankenstein Thor cover. That one did look pretty cool. I did think that was a pretty gnarly looking cover, but I was like, I'll go ahead and keep the Alex Ross. So I got cover A and cover B. Picked those up, and it wasn't there last week because there was an issue with shipping and printing or something or another. We talked about it a little bit on our Saturday night show a couple weekends ago. But the cover A for Avengers 36, there were some issues with parts of the country getting these last week. They did get the Alex Ross cover. You saw I picked that up, but got the Black Panther versus Moon Knight cover here with the Chadwick Boseman memorial on the top. Man, this has been a great story arc, and I'm really happy that I was able to jump on it from the beginning. I'm not sure if I'll continue with Avengers past this story arc, but definitely worth picking up for that story arc for sure. Now, I try not to pick up too many of the second prints, fourth prints, eighth prints, seventh prints, ninth prints. They're getting crazy, especially with Venom and Thor, man. I mean, it's like they are just, I think Venom is up to issue 28 now, and there have been almost 400 different copies that are on the CLZ app. If you go in there and look, almost 400 copies, or maybe over 400 copies for 28 books, with all the second printings and fourth printings and sixth printings and, variants and stuff. It's wild. But I did pick this one up because it was cool. It's the Dylan Brock cover. So third printing for Venom 27, which was the first appearance of Scorpion. Wearing an old dinged up War Machine and Hobgoblin prototype put together suit and calling himself Virus. But it does have that cool Dylan Brock cover there as the, what do they call him? Now I can't remember his name. I called him Dylan Brock. Now I can't remember his name. But yeah, so we all know from issue 28 that he is, golly, I can't believe I can't remember this guy's name. Somebody in the chat help me out. Wow. Well, we're just going to move on, and I'll remember later, hopefully. Codex, thank you. It's that Codex variant. So that was pretty neat. I thought the art on that looked pretty cool. I dig this neon cross thing behind him. I thought that was pretty cool. I liked how they did that. And then for Batman 100, I did not go crazy for Batman 100. I picked up the same amount of books I pick up for every issue. A cover, B cover. I did not know they were going to be $7 a piece, but picked up the A cover. And, this is the wraparound cover. So you've got the Bat family here. And on the back cover, you've got Joker and all the villains on the back cover. So that was pretty cool. And then I guess this was the B cover. I don't know if this is... I don't know if this is Matina or not, but it's still a pretty cool cover. I love the Joker's laughing fish, so this one was super cool. I was not mad about it at all. I was pumped about that. One day I'm gonna get that Joker laughing fish cover, the real one. And then I picked this up. It was still on the pull list, so this, I guess, taking this off my pull list hadn't kicked in before the FOC. So I guess this was already on order at the time. So this will be going in the bro box. So somebody's going to be getting, we only find them when they're dead, issue number 2 in the bro box. And of course, there's already a second print to number 1 in there. We've got a couple of different things in the bro box right now. So right off the bat this month, we haven't had a bunch of dingers for the bro box yet, but rest assured, y'all know we ain't gonna let you down. It's gonna happen. And then the book that I'm looking forward to reading the absolute most, I just started watching this show for the first time like 2 weeks ago, and I think I'm almost through with season 8, and Netflix has season 9 on there, and that's it. But after watching the show and seeing, you know, the characters, it's like, all right, I need to read the comic. And it was perfect timing that The Walking Dead is getting the re-release, and it's all in color. This is the deluxe issues, so there's going to be some original commentary and stuff from Kirkman in these issues as well. I have not opened it up yet. I've never even looked at an original Walking Dead comics. I've never had one in my hand. Well, I have the dollar reprint for #1. But I've never even opened it. I've never read a copy of any of the Walking Dead issues, so I'm excited to get into this. Everybody that I've talked to, nobody has said a bad thing about this comic series. People have said bad things about the TV show. Completely can understand that, and I haven't even read the comic book yet, but everybody says that comics are great, so I'm definitely looking forward to reading this. And I don't know, some people... couple people said, that's going to spoil you reading it in color for the first time. You need to read it in black and white. And I was like, well, you know, I'm not going to go buy Walking Dead issue by issue, hunting them out in the wild forever. Some of those are expensive, so this is going to be a cool way to read those. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. I just grabbed the cover A. I almost grabbed the cover with Morgan and his son on the front. I thought that one was pretty cool, but I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with some of these variants, because they're supposed to show some of the milestones that happen, first appearances and big story arc scenes. So they have potential for some really, really good covers. And so I'm looking forward to that. But this is definitely one I'm going to try to read tonight. We'll see. And then I also got, this was not in my shop, but it came in the mail I think Monday, and this is a book I've been after for a hot minute. Finally got a 4th print of Something is Killing the Children, issue #1. This cover is banging, man. This is one of the best covers for Something's Killing the Children. I mean, overall, this one right here is just too cool. And this is a 9/8 candidate if I ever seen one, man. It doesn't, I mean, it is sharp. And they're not worth a whole lot, 9/8, but I love this series. So I've contemplated getting, like, you know, doing the Comic Man Andy thing, getting all of the printings for issue 1, picking them up and sending them off and getting them in 9.8s, just because I love the series so much. And I would be doing that for me, not to, you know, not because I'm expecting them to be worth anything, because I really don't think most of these are. You know, the first print is, first prints are worth a little bit, but I mean, these, I would do it just because I would want to have that as part of my collection, because I love that series. If you guys are not reading something, I'm really having some problems tonight. Hold on. Maybe that'll help me work things out, because for some reason, my tongue is fighting against me. If you're not reading Something's Killing the Children, though, I'm telling you, you're missing out. The first trade's out, and it is sold out. The first trade sold out. Gonna have to hit that secondary market to get it, but it's worth it. And the second trade should be coming out very soon. I did pick up a couple of other things today, which will be a good way to transition to a big thank you to our sponsor, BCW. We appreciate these guys so much. Protect, store, and display your way with BCW. We appreciate them so much for sponsoring Two Brothers Comics and the Bro Box every month, making sure we have those awesome store folios to put those books in. If you guys haven't seen the store folios they sent us to give out to you guys in that monthly Bro Box, go check out the video on our channel, man. Nick did a really cool video, and we're not just getting the plain black ones, man. They're sending us the ones with the decked out graphics and everything. That being said, I got some much needed stuff today. I got 100 bags 100 boards. Man, if you guys knew how badly I needed bags and boards. And I got a short box because I don't do long boxes, and all my short boxes are slap full. And I've got like 3 stacks of books that have been sitting over here for like a month. Stuff that I have bought new comic book day, and then I have some stuff that I pulled out of dollar bins and whatnot that need bags and boards. And bags and boards have been a little bit hard to come by here lately out here. I don't know about you guys, but they've been a little bit hard to come by lately. So I got to the shop today, and John just got a pallet load in off of a truck, loaded with bags and boards and boxes and everything. So I was really excited to be able to load up finally and get some stuff to protect my comic books with BCW. So definitely appreciated that coming through today. Let me hit this chat up. I know I've just been and probably missed you guys. Let's see. Over all the variants, to be honest, Marvel is bleeding the Venom fans dry, and unfortunately people keep buying them, and at 400 copies for less than 30 issues is truly insane. Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, there's only a few that I've been buying, and there have been some that I've bought to put in our bro box, but as far as like just walking into a shop and or putting on my pull list, I gotta have every single printing of every issue. Like, nah, I'm with you, man. That's too much. That is too much. Absolutely not doing it. Let's see. These pull list shows have grown on me because I don't often see anything new that I care about at all. Bam, team no pull list. Yeah. I don't know, man. My pull list saves me sometimes, but I know the place you go to. I know you ain't really got to fight for stuff over there. You got a little sweet spot over there, man. You walk in and grab anything at any time, it seems like. Oh, man. What's up, Who Dat T? The man with the most expensive book on the hunt. Got that TMNT first print 9.2. If you had if ever there was something to be jealous of somebody of, that is it. That is it. Oh, I see Andy saying, yeah, definitely do that 9.8 on those Something's Killing Children's. Need a different type of frosty cold beverage. Yeah, man, I'm trying to just stay on the water, man. Staying on the water. Let's see. Yeah, great book, man. I was loving it. Yeah, if you guys haven't already, please make sure you hit the thumbs up. It definitely helps the channel out a lot. What is up, Mountain Peak Comics? Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out. Austin LeMay, one of our gold tier members. What's going on? Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out. Southern Comic Geek, the Southern Comic Geek. Another big supporter of the channel, another creator. You guys can check out his channel for sure. He's always doing hauls, man. I've never seen somebody hunt like that guy. He is an absolute machine in the shop. It's crazy. The amount of long boxes I watched this guy go through, and the dedication of not missing a single book. I mean, it was crazy, man. It was something to see. Something to see. Oh, yep. That's my Nana. Hey, Nana. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. One of us. Yep, one of us. All of our members, you get to get that one of us bumper played when you guys join the channel. Flash by Night saying what's up to Southern Comic Geek. Legion of Comics, what's going on? Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out. Another member of the channel. Also, they have a pretty awesome channel. You guys could check that out as well. And you guys feel free to, if we have a moderator in here that can drop Legion of Comics and Southern Comic Geeks, if you can drop their links in the chat, that would be much appreciated. We definitely want to make sure all of our creators that are members here at Two Brothers Comics, that we make sure you guys have their links available so you can go check their channels out. Nudge the like button. Yeah. Oh, whoever hit the thumbs down, hit your fave button one more time. Hey, it don't bother me none. Not even this much, man. Not even that much. Anybody that takes that much time out of their day to hit the thumbs down on every video we do, they must just love us. And we love them. Nah, you can't let stuff like that phase you, man. The algorithm, it don't care if it's a thumbs up or a thumbs down. All it sees is a reaction. So it does just as good as a thumbs up. And the only thing it's really going to do is, how does it morally make you feel? Hurt my feelings none. So what do you guys think? What are you guys looking forward to reading the most this week? What do you think the biggest book that came out was this week? I'm definitely looking forward to reading this for obvious reasons, like I explained. But to me, the book that for the long haul that I've been looking forward to reading is definitely Batman, man. I don't know how many of you guys have tuned in on Thursday nights previously when I was doing the Thursday night comic reviews with Steve Berkman and Pandawesome and new guy Ryan over on Burke Family 54's channel. But every time Batman came out, man, I would just be so excited. And it was just, I don't know, this is just one of those stories that has just really, really grabbed me and I've enjoyed so much. And I don't think I've ever read anything where I just felt like I was getting so much out of this story, where I was really reading into things and seeing things happen. And it wasn't one of those where I just read it and it's like, I'm done. Don't even remember what happened. I mean, this story arc for the Joker War has been fantastic. So this is one I'm definitely been looking forward to reading. And I can't wait. I can't wait. I am at least glad that it is a bigger issue for that price tag. If they're going to do double the price, at least give us double the issue. And it looks like they did that. James Tynion has been absolutely stellar on this Batman title. Absolutely smashing Batman. Anything the guy touches, to me, is definitely worth giving a read. I haven't read many things of his that have not really hit the mark for me. I didn't care much for the Department of Truth. But I guess I'm going to have to give it another try because everybody's like, man, you got to finish it, because I couldn't get through half of it. So I'm going to give it another try. But other than that, man, I love James Tynion. I love James Tynion. Let's see. Josh, what is going on, brother? Good to see you. Josh, if you guys do not know, not only is he a member of Two Brothers Comics here, but he is the man who runs Haven Comics of Huntsville, Alabama, who we mentioned in the beginning of the show. That is our LCS out there in Huntsville. That is Nick's local comic shop and my home away from home. I consider myself to be 100% Havenite. That is my first local comic shop before anything else. They are a great shop. If you guys are ever close by there, make sure you check them out, man, because you will definitely always be made to feel welcome and at home there at Haven Comics. And Haven Comics now has a YouTube channel. If you guys aren't subscribed to that, somebody dropped a link for Haven Comics. Somebody dropped a link for Legion of Comics, and somebody dropped a link for Southern Comic Geeks channel. And any of you guys who are creators and you're members, you should have a wrench. I think you have wrenches. If you don't have a YouTube channel and you do stuff on Instagram, let us know so we can make sure we start letting people know about that as well. Let's see. Yeah, Josh, I'm flying solo tonight, man. Batman was pretty good. Cool. I'm looking forward to it. No spoilers. Miles Morales, Spider-Man. I'm picking up Batman 100, but Miles and Flash are my constant reads. Cool. Man, as much as I love Miles Morales, I've not read a whole lot of his comics. So at some point, I'm going to grab that omnibus that just came out earlier this year. But I definitely want to jump on some Miles Morales, man, because I'm not a Spider-Man fan, but I do dig Miles Morales. I got the Miles Morales chair here. I got tons of comics, awesome variants and T-shirts and everything else. But I haven't read a whole lot of his comics, so I'm that's definitely something that doesn't make a lot of sense, right? What am I even saying? That doesn't make any sense. Enjoy Batman. Good finale. Wasn't epic. Okay, right on. Well, I don't know. I would kind of give it a pass just because this whole series, man, has just, to me, been just outstanding. So, if the finale doesn't blow my socks off, I'm going to give it a pass because, to me, the entire series as a whole has been an absolute joy to read. I've loved it. Nightwing is Nightwing again. Yeah. Yep. No doubt. Let's see, Austin, appreciate you dropping the links there, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Yeah, then I know. Oh, let's see. Oh, took your wrench. What? Why would somebody take your wrench? Hold on a second, because we're going to have to fix that. We can't have my dude out here without a wrench. Let's see. Hopefully, sorry, Comics and Death Metal sent me something on Facebook Messenger. Oh man, let's see. I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm trying to make sure we get Andy taken care of here. All right. It looks like Justin seems to be doing okay right now. He's making some jokes. So sorry about that, guys. Andy, you should be good to go now. Let's see. Thanks for the shout out to the Legion. Absolutely, man. No doubt. Agreed about Department of Truth. Love the ending of issue number 1. Brett Palmer says, oh, it must have been. Oh, okay. Definitely has a cool twist at the end, which I accidentally ruined on Saturday night, and I definitely apologize for that. No, it wasn't. I don't think I even have ever heard of that, so I haven't read it. No, I don't think I've ever even heard of that. Actually, I think that's a series someone brought up a couple weeks ago or last week in the chat, but yeah, I haven't read it though. Let's see. I dig what Peter Parker stands for, but Miles still enough for me to feel like I'm getting in the ground floor. Right on. Right on. Let's see here. Oh,
it's one of us. Google gobble, one of us. We accept that one of us. Google gobble, one of us. We accept that one of us. Google gobble.
Flash by Night. What is going on? Welcome to the Brotherhood. That's what we're going to start calling it. Thank you so much for signing up to be a member of Two Brothers Comics. We appreciate you so much. Thank you. We appreciate that, man. That's awesome. Absolutely awesome. I'll love it if I can find it. All right. All right. I'll have to check it out. I'll have to check it out. Definitely have to look for it then. There we go with the one of us. Creepy horror book. Okay. Okay. Right on. Right on. Well, I'll have to look for that then. Josh, I'll have to see if I can find that. I'm definitely trying to, I think I finally weeded my pull list down to a manageable weekly price range, I think. So I'm not trying to add a whole lot to it right now, but no worries in giving an issue a read just to see if it's any good. I did just pull that Texas Blood. It's off the pull list. I had to get rid of it, man. I had to. I don't know how many people out there are reading that Texas Blood or who did try to jump on that Texas Blood. Issue number 1 I thought was really cool. I thought it was a great setup to something that looked like it was going to be really good. Issue 2, the story was completely different. It was like they were doing this here, and then we went that way. It's like, okay, well, maybe, it's one of those things where you get like this happens and then, oh my God, what is that? And then you go here, get backstory, and then you come back around to it on issue number 4. I still don't know what's going on. No clue what's going on. And I was like, nah, you know what? I got to kick it. It's gone. Done. I almost kicked it after issue 3, but I was like, man, I don't know. I still am like kind of on the hook with it, but I'm not real sure exactly what's going on, but maybe it'll still be cool. And after 4th issue 4 was trash, and I said, no, I can't do it. Can't do it. So I did pull that off the pull list. I think I knocked out 3 or 4 more other books. We only find them when they're dead because I didn't like that at all. 7 Secrets wasn't really enough to get me to continue to read it. I got issue 1, so I figure, and it was decent, but I had to make some cuts somewhere. So those 2 titles got cut, but I don't know. If I get some light weeks, I may try to pick it up here and there. We'll see. I picked up Juggernaut issue number 1 2 weeks ago when it came out. And that was just, it was just a deal where I was like, all right, this is number 1. It's Juggernaut. The cover looks cool. I read the preview. Let me check it out. And I read it last night, finally, 2 weeks later. It was really good. I really enjoyed Juggernaut issue number 1. And after seeing what happened in the last page there, which is kind of like a preview for issue 2, I was like, I'm definitely going to pick up issue 2. I'm not putting this on my pull list, but I'll grab the issues as I can on my lighter weeks when I don't really have much coming out. I'll go grab Juggernaut. That's what I used to do with Batman. That's what I used to do with Batman. I never had Batman on my pull list, but I always picked it up. I'd been picking Batman up since like the early 70s issues. And for a long time, that's what I did. I was just like, well, because I always like to get the cover A, and then I like the Matina, so I would get that one too. So I was like, well, I'll grab it whenever, I have a light week, because nobody ever sells out of Batman. It's always on the shelf. Every week you go in and there's just, 3-4 weeks in a row's worth of Batman. It's just stacks of them. And then Batman 89 happened. Luckily, my shop at the time, Killer Finds, they knew I read Batman and they knew what I was doing. So they held me a copy. All I got was the variant, the Matina variant. I didn't care. So after Batman 89 happened, I was like, all right, well, I'm not going to risk that happening again. So I went ahead and threw it on the pull list. So hopefully we won't have to worry about that with Juggernaut. I don't know. I guess there was a first appearance of she's not a mutant, she says, in issue number 1. I don't know. There's a first appearance in Batman today too, but I don't know. These first appearances and the craze over these first appearances is just getting a little bit crazy here lately. We have 44 first appearances in a month. Guess what? There's a good chance not one single one of them are going to be around in the next 5 to 10 years. And then, out of an entire year's worth of first appearances, you might have 2 or 3 that might stick it out for a little while. You might have one that actually amounts to something, it seems like. But I mean, here lately, it's like we got 27 first appearances in a week on books. So it's crazy. But yeah, I definitely am going to keep reading Juggernaut, at least the second issue. I'm going to read that. Power Rangers is finishing up in one more issue. They're going to start 2 new series, but I don't think I'm going to read those. So that'll be coming off the pull list. Like I said, I pulled 7 Secrets. We Only Find Them When They're Dead. I know everybody likes those. Just not for me. Just not for me. I'm not into the sci-fi spacey stuff. It's not my thing. I say that while Darth Vader is probably one of the books that I look forward to every month, but I'm a big villain guy and he's a pretty bad dude. So I like reading and watching him go through planets and destroy everything and everybody around him. It's just been pretty cool, especially with his interaction with the droids. So that's probably one of the reasons why I really I did not care for Where They Only Find Them When They're Dead, at all. 7 Secrets, like I said, I've had to pick one of the 2. 7 Secrets all day. But the story wasn't really all that to grab me. Firepower, pulled that off my pull list after issue 2 as well. I never even read the first one. Just wasn't something that, I don't know. I can't say that I liked it or not because I didn't read it, but I was like, I'm not reading it. I'm not going to keep paying for it. And that's just where I've got with my pull list. That sometimes you got to kind of sit back, look at everything and say, all right, what am I absolutely loving right now? What do I pick up and wait 3, 4, 5 weeks to even read it, if I even read it? And those books come off and everything else stays on. The Walking Dead is definitely going to get added to the pull list. So we will see how things go. We will see how things go from there. Let's check out the chat. Let's see. Next time I'm in Huntsville, man, I don't know when I'm coming back down. But yeah, I'll definitely grab it for sure. Not sure next time I'll be down. I think Nick's going to be down here in like 2 more weeks for my kid's birthday. 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. So maybe we can figure something out there, man. Yeah, I know. So you say, but you say that some stuff that's really good isn't good. So I don't really trust your opinion anymore. Let's see. I think Heavy has some potential. Okay, right on. Yeah, I heard a lot about that, and I know John at the shop was telling me about it. So yeah, it was really good, man. It was really good. Juggernaut's a cool character, so I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Close to purging a lot of titles off my pull list too. Yeah, man, because you start thinking about it. I mean, I started looking when I started running out of room with my short boxes. for the time I've been collecting to already be out of room and all of these short boxes over here is just a little bit crazy. And a lot of it is new titles. I mean, the majority of it is new title stuff I pick up on my pull list. And I was just like, there's no way I can keep doing this because I'm not reading everything I'm buying. If I'm not reading it, I'm not going to buy it no more. So that was a thing, man. You got to do that sometimes. Bye-bye to Punchline. I don't know. Hey, man, you ain't spoiling nothing, are you, in issue 100? Now, easy. I wasn't a big fan of the whole Punchline thing, but that was just, what it was. But at this point, if they wanted her to stick around for a little while, I think it would definitely be something that would not be too hard to do. Being that Harley Quinn has now moved into more of a anti-hero, almost to the point of being a hero. I mean, they could really kind of route her the road that Venom went down, and Punchline kind of fill that void and have both characters in the series long term. But who knows? We'll see. Comics used to introduce characters all the time. That's part of what made them great. I'm glad to see the return of new characters to comics. Oh yeah, absolutely. I wasn't trying to come off like I was mad about the first appearances. It's just, I think like every time we have a first appearance, we have to buy every single book off the shelf immediately, and nobody's going to get one. That's the kind of thing that I think's just kind of gotten out of hand and crazy. Because there's been plenty of these new characters I'm digging. I'm so psyched up to see what happens with this Clown Hunter. Like that dude, I don't know what it is, but that dude, the few panels we've gotten of him, he's dropping Marvel cocktails down in the freaking Batmobile on clowns and stuff, just pushing them off of, 25-story buildings. I mean, this dude is going to be something else, I'd hope. So definitely looking forward to seeing how that goes. What's up, Mark? Good to see you. Louis, what's going on? Good to see you as well. Yeah, Justin's not going to be with us today. Let's see. I like 7 Secrets issue 1. Issue 2 escaped my LCS. Issue 3 is on the pull list. Okay, right on. I don't know. Okay, I think that's what it was. I didn't get issue 2, but then issue 3 was on the pull list, and I was just like, I got 1, don't have 2, I have 3. I don't have that trade that came before it, the prelude. I'm not reading this series. Forget it. Yeah, yep, sure is. So I'm looking forward to it. I don't know. I'm going to have to flip a coin between Batman and The Walking Dead after I get done recording some videos tonight to see which one I'm going to read first, because I really don't know yet. Yeah, I know. Just need more boxes. That's just more money, though. More money, man. I just bought a new box today. I loaded up on some BCW gear today. I got boxes. I got bags. I got boards. So, yeah, definitely spending the money on the storage and stuff to take care of your books. So decided to fill runs. I already have, starting with Detective Comics 600, 700. Right on. Yep, more boxes. Let's see here. Yeah, make sure you guys check out Comic Man Andy. I'm telling you guys, there's no way, absolutely no way you're going to be able to watch one of this guy's videos and not crack a smile and start laughing. It'll not. This dude is one of the most contagiously happy people I've ever seen in my life. You can't watch this show. You might be in a bad mood when you start it, but when you end it, I'm telling you, you feel a whole lot better. There's just something about Andy, man. He puts you in a good mood. Agent Harley Quinn in the future. You know, like Agent Venom? Yeah, I don't know. Tech 1027. So I guess he was in Tech 1027. I did not pick that one up, but I did pick up that what was that? The Joker War on Gotham or something issue that came out last week, and it had some Clown Hunter stuff in it, and I haven't read that yet either. So gonna do a Clown Hunter sketch on a Black Batman 100 blank. I know somebody might enjoy seeing that. That sounds awesome. You should do like a time lapse on it. Send it to Nick. Let him edit it and drop it on the channel and promote your work. That would be awesome. That would be so awesome. Matter of fact, you should do that. That would be super cool, man. I just had a great idea. Oh, let's see. Timeless pickups for the week. I just got one. I got the one for Thor. I'm telling you, I really want to get them all, but I'm not going to do it. I can't fall into the trap. I'm not going to do it. There's just no way, man. They are all really, really cool. But if I almost didn't buy even one of them because we were using that last week. But I don't know who that guy is. But I almost didn't even buy one. But I've got Cap, Iron Man, Ghost Rider, and now I have Sir Thor. So that was the only one I got this week. Oh yes, they are gorgeous. BCW is great. They put my graded bin unboxing video on their website. Right on, man. Right on. Right on. That is cool, man. There you go. Subbing up Mr. Andy. That might be the bread flavored water. Yeah. Oh man. And I started listening to Andy and Seawood's video. One thing I love about that video you and Seawood are doing is I can put my headphones on and I can be working, splicing fiber, dressing cable, whatever. I don't have to have the phone in front of me and see. I can just listen to you guys talking about the Turtles, IDW, going through these separate volumes. So that's really, really cool. I enjoy being able to find content where I can do that. I like watching the videos too, but sometimes I really just need to be able to put something in that I can hear and listen to help pass the time. And I've enjoyed the week to week with you and Seawood as well. Make sure you guys are checking that out if you're a fan of Turtles. And yeah, I was talking about firepower. Yeah. Let's see. Do I collect trade paperbacks or hardcovers at all? You mean like those? Wow. Yeah, I do. I don't have as many as I would like to. I've got the Boom Studios Deluxe editions, year 1, 2, and 3 from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I've got the IDW Ultimate collection of the Mirage Turtles, volume number 1. Well, if I can move this out the way. So right here, this right here, that's the original Mirage Universe Turtles, volume 1. Then this is the IDW Turtles, volume 1, first print with the ribbon. I got Planet Hulk up here, World War Hulk, Wolverine versus Sabretooth, the original Claremont Wolverine series. And then I've got Go-Go 1, 2, and 3 in trades, shows in trades, the What If Volume 1 Classics trades. Let's see, Knights of the Golden Sun. I've got that Joker, Civil War, and Kanto Volume 1. And then I've got probably another 5 or 6 maybe more trades behind that. But yeah, I love reading in trades and hardcovers, especially the hardcovers, man. Those things are so nice. They display well, and they're just a really, really awesome way to read these stories, especially like the Deluxe and the Ultimate collections where you get all the extra stuff in there. Man, it's awesome. Awesome. They can get a little expensive, but they're still really cool. Warzone, Joker Warzone. Thank you. Something about the covers that don't look right. Some of them I feel the same way. Some of them I'm like, I don't know. But I think it's just the fact that they're like painted pieces, so it's not your typical, digital art that we see on most things now. So the painted stuff, it's still, I mean, it's not Peach Momoko bad, but it's really, really, I love them. I've seen some that I'm like, eesh, but they do have like a look about them that's like, man, like there's something like about it though. I wouldn't say that they don't look right or that they're bad. It's just something about them, like they're way different. But this would be, this is how painting is supposed to look. I don't know what that Peach character is doing, but that stuff, I can't get with it. I cannot get with it. Not trying to tell anyone else who likes her stuff not to like her stuff, but giving my personal opinion, because this is my show, and that's what we're here to do, is just, tell you guys what we think about things. I ain't seen one of hers that I even thought for a second looked all right. I just that Miles Morales one and that Venom one especially were horrible to me. Got a ton of Alex Ross Spider-Man covers. I'm all set. Well, there you go. I mean, they're just Spider-Man, so I wouldn't say you're all set. Just Spider-Man. Come on, Comics and Death Metal. I happily fell into the trap. Ross is my favorite modern artist. Right on, right on. I've got some of his stuff. One of my favorite Captain America covers is an Alex Ross cover. I think I would probably say my absolute favorite is got to be Clayton Crane. Has been from the beginning of my collecting days. So that's my dude, is Clayton Crane as far as modern artists go. Trap got me a while ago. Ordered them all. Let's see. Doing Saga in trade. We'll probably do Walking Dead Deluxe in trade. Right on. Now I did read though that as of right now, and we all know, like, come on, they're not going to miss out on the money that they would make selling the trades for these deluxe issues. But right now they're trying to play off like, oh, we don't have any intentions right now of putting them in trade or in a collected edition, so make sure you buy every issue. But y'all seen that gif. We know. Don't lie to me. Ribbon dancer. Yeah, Nick says Saga is pretty good. Andy, he kind of digs it. I opened it up and looked at like 2 pages and closed it and never want to look at it again. It frightened me. Did not like that. But I am in the very, very, very small percentage, and the very much so in the minority of people who are not a fan of Saga. So everybody else that I've ever heard talk about it, love it. Reading Immortal Hulk, nope, never jumped on it. The only Hulk that I have ever read is Planet Hulk and World War Hulk, and I don't know, Hulk's just not one of those characters that really get a lot of interest from me as far as wanting to read it. I don't have very many Hulk books in my collection. There's not really any that I'm like, pine after and want to have. So Hulk's just not, he doesn't do it for me. So, but I know that Immortal Hulk run is supposed to be awesome. So I've not heard many people say anything bad about it. Trade paperbacks cheap too. Right on. Nick likes those, oh yeah, here we go. Nick likes those hardcovers. He's got all those hardcovers. So he's digging those. Okay, some people saying, all right, yeah, they agree. Cool. I'm glad sometimes I feel like I'm the only person on the planet that does not like Peach Momoko at all. Like, I mean, I swear sometimes I think I'm the only person on the planet that doesn't like her artistic covers. I just, the covers are from a mural he did of The Office. Whoa. Hold on. What are we talking about there? Where did that come from? What are you talking about here? You said something about you said something about The Office. I need to know what you're talking about there, because I'm big on The Office. Let's see. Just got my signed Draken back from grading. Video coming soon. Right on. I don't know if you can see it, but back here, this right here is it's a 1 of 500 that you can only get in the local comic shop day Boom Studios blind boxes, and it's got 3 different depiction of Lord Draken on there, and I actually got that signed by Jason David Frank, and he actually signed it to Dustin from Jason David Frank, Lord Draken. So that was pretty cool. I will say, I wished I had known at that time, because that was my first book I ever got signed. My first time doing that. It was very, very early on in my collecting, and I wished I had known about doing like a window box on a comic bag, because like the way he did it, he wrote like 2 and then like Dustin, and then like everything else was like way over here. So like they're just writing all over this cover, and I'm just, or no, yeah, okay, so I can see it now. He wrote 2 right here, and then everything else is down here. He was like, oh, this isn't a good spot to sign, so let me sign everything else down here. So it says 2, and then Dustin, signed by Lord Draken, Tommy, Jason David Frank, whatever he wrote. But I'm just like, dude, you just messed my book. Hold on, let me grab this. Hold on a second, because you guys, I'm telling you. Well, I grabbed this because now I want to show you guys this. While I'm doing that, I will give you guys the opportunity real quick to screenshot TKO 20% off discount code using the code Brothers20. So you guys screenshot that while I grab this and hopefully not knock down every single figure up here on the shelf. Oh, I didn't knock anybody down. Okay, cool. But yeah, this would be an example of how not to sign a comic book. I guess it's not as bad as I said. It's still pretty bad, man. It's still pretty bad. So look, he put 2 way over here, and then he was like, "Oh, let me move it to over here and write everything else." So it's 2 Dustin, signed Jason David Frank, Lord Draken. And I'm like, dude, I'd karate chop you right now, man. You done messed up my book. But again, I didn't know anything about the window bags at that time. It's a cool cover. It's a really cool cover. But yeah, I just like, I'll be daggone. He done messed up the whole daggone autograph. I need to see if I can find a way to remove the Sharpie there, and I don't know, maybe I'll just take my name off of it too, so it won't look weird with my name being there. But I was cool with him signing the book to me, but I was just like, man, where you put that right there, like that just ruined it for me, man. Just messed it all up. Oh, let's see. You should definitely, I don't like Peach either. Right on. Let's see. Definitely check out Immortal Hulk. It's a combo hero horror book with Hulk as an instrument of cosmic injustice. It's spectacular. Right on. And as far as I've heard, it's kind of like how Hulk was in What If issue number 2, where he only becomes the Hulk at night. I don't know. Is that true? I know the first time that happened was in What If issue number 2, I believe, because I don't think in the original Hulk series he was doing that, but I might be wrong. But I know What If issue number 2, what if the Incredible Hulk had Bruce Banner's brain from the beginning? When he has isolated himself from society, he actually turns into the Hulk at night. And I thought that was how the Immortal Hulk stuff was going too. Let's see. Not a big Peach fan either. That being said, giveaway video for... Oh, I'm so sorry. Man, I'm so... Hey, this Speed Metal Peach Momoko variant, y'all want that one, though. Y'all need to go enter in this man's giveaway. Y'all want that one. Man, telling y'all, that one right there, the one to have. Oh, man, I have started something now. My bad. Let's see. Would you say it's incredible? This guy. Mural comment was to do with the covers are a pull from that Alex Ross did at Marvel Office. Oh, I thought you were saying that there was some kind of a mural done on a comic book for The Office, like The Office, the TV show. That was what I was thinking. Alex did a mural at Marvel. That's where the timeless covers came from. Right on. Okay, cool. So that's pretty cool, then. That's pretty cool. And honestly, like it would be really cool to take every one of these timeless variants and strategically place certain ones together and just frame them all together on a big old frame. That would be cool. Enjoy watercolors and stuff from her. Originally a horror artist. I'm not sure she's having to toe the line with these companies. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. The original Hulk series, he was Bruce Banner by day and Hulk by night. That's what I was saying. I wasn't sure. I've never read them. So there's a little bit out of my price range. And I don't have the Marvel app anymore. Like I said, not a big Hulk reader. So I knew that it happened in the What If series. So I wasn't sure. I didn't say that it didn't happen. I initially said it was the first time it happened. I said, well, wait, hold on. I don't remember. I redacted. But right. Cool. Glad Josh is here to always keep me straight. Somebody has to, because I'll just start talking out of my you know what, and then sometimes I end up putting my you know what in my you know what, and My foot in my mouth. That's what it was. I couldn't think of what the saying was. But well, right on. Like I said, once again, definitely looking forward to reading The Walking Dead issue number 1. And I picked up both covers, A and B, for Batman. That was the only ones I picked up. There was one cover I saw that I didn't see it at my shop, but I did see somebody on Instagram showed it off. It was like the Batman, and he had Joker on the ground. He was on top of him. It was a pretty cool looking cover. I might would have grabbed that instead of one of these. Who knows? I got cover A and B for Thor. Key Collector was trying to pump out something the other day about, oh, did everybody notice about all these superheroes eating in the diners, and the Thor issue come out on the same day as the Venom issue did a couple years ago. And then there was a let's see, they did the Venom and then Thor, and then there was a Hulk one or something. Like, what's going on? We should be paying attention to these diner cover. Get out of here, man. It's a daggone cover. Them dudes are crazy. Them dudes just be looking to try to pump a book up. I got that Codex. I remember the name Codex / Dylan Brock Venom 27 cover. This might just go in the bro box, man. That might just go in the bro box with the We Only Find Them When They're Dead issue number 2. We do have a We Only Find Them When They're Dead issue number 1, the second print that's already going in there. So I was like, hey, they'll get issue 2 as well. And I finally was able to secure the cover A for my Avengers 36, which I have enjoyed so much this run. Thank you again, Josh, for making sure that we all knew about this, because had Josh not said something, then we wouldn't have said something. I think a lot of people would have missed out on this awesome, awesome series. And probably the coolest thing I've picked up, like I said, came in the mail. Got this super cheap. Super cheap. I don't remember what cover price was on this, but it wasn't much more than that. 4th print. This thing is, I mean, crispy, crispy, crispy. Corners and even down here in the corners, you know, the production cuts that they do on these, the manufacturing cuts, man, these things don't even look bad like most of them do. I mean, these things are nice. So I'm considering sending this in, because this is probably one of my favorite covers from this series. Second to that Jenny Frizen number 1 that you guys saw. I got 2 9.8s from CGC. Hot dog. I wasn't sure that the first one that I had would hit a 9.8, because I did open it up and read it. And I've had it just sitting in my comic box over here since the week it came out, when Josh made me and Nick buy it. And I really wanted a 9.8, so I grabbed the last issue Josh had at his shop. Last time I was out there, I grabbed it, or I guess it was 2 times ago. Maybe it was last time. I don't know. Sent both of them into CGC. I was like, I'll send 2. Hopefully I get 1. And I got both of them in a 9.8. It was crazy. I couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. Blew my mind. Oh, let's see. I'm going to hit this chat one last time. Guess who bought another Spider-Man booth and didn't win the Batman? Really? Really? You ain't never going to learn, are you? You ain't never going to learn. He ain't never going to learn about these daggone mystery boxes. I'm happy to say I've never bought a mystery box. I ain't doing it. Because again, I ain't doing it. Any people that buy mystery boxes all the time, man, y'all are stronger than me, man. Y'all are stronger than me, because I'd be flipping tables over if I didn't get what I thought that's why I don't buy them. That's why I don't buy them. They say, hey, you know what you're getting when you buy it? You're playing for a grand prize, and that's absolutely true. I don't play the lotto. I don't take chances if I don't have to. I like guarantees. I like facts. So I ain't doing the mystery boxes, and we'll see what Nick says. Stefan, what is going on now? He said his name's Stefan, but he said, I'm all right if you call me Stefan. And when I think of Stefan, I think of, like, you know, Steve Urkel goes in that machine. He comes out and he's all Rico Suave. So what's going on? Good to see you hanging out, man. Thanks for taking one for the team, Nick. Oh, man. Is that the cover that I was talking about? Let's see. Should be talked about more. His Draken cover was the best. Which one was his cover, man? You have to shoot me a message and let me know. Let's see. Something is Killing is the only one I have. Oh, okay, right on, man. Well, honestly, outside of the first prints, I'm pretty sure this is one of the ones like they got kind of hot. So, I mean, there was a few of the number one different printings that got hot, but that number 4, it got hot for a minute. So I don't know if it still is or not. Third print of Kylo Ren number 1 for $2 today. Right on. I've got all the Kylo Rens, man. I love that story. I say I don't like space stuff and sci-fi and all. Kylo Ren and Darth Vader, those two I read. You won't catch me nothing else Star Wars. I promise you that. Yeah, make sure you guys hit the smash button. Ain't playing when it comes to comics. Try not to. Yeah, Stillwater, absolutely. It was really good. I really enjoyed it, and it wasn't something that initially I was even, aware of, I guess. I mean, I knew it was coming out, but I was like, whatever. I read it. I was really, really surprised that I enjoyed it as much as I did. So that's going on the pull list. See, and that's how it goes. It's like if I'm pretty much gonna look at it now. If I'm gonna add one book, I got to take something off. And if I don't have anything that I feel like taking off, and it's going to put me above that salary cap that I'm trying to stay at, I might have to just bite the bullet and wait on it. Might have to wait on it. We'll see. But yeah, Stillwater, I'm definitely adding Stillwater to the pull list. It was good. It was really good. And hopefully it won't pull that Texas blood on me. And the first issue be really good. And the second issue just go whoosh, veer left, never come back. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I think that so far, that series has a lot of potential, and I don't see them doing that. I don't see that one really veering too much. I think it's pretty much going to stay right there in that town, and what's going on in that town is awesome. So yeah, definitely check that out, Andy, because it is definitely worth the read, man, for sure. Passed on it initially myself, picked it up today, going to start getting it. Yeah, it's really good. It's really good. All right, well, I appreciate everybody hanging out for the I'm just trying to make sure I picked it up when it dropped, but just read it for the first time Sunday. Okay. House Till the End. What's going on? Not sure if I noticed you commenting yet. I agree with mystery boxes seem like a crapshoot. Got to keep the PC streamlined. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of people that love the mystery boxes. I'm not a gambler. I'm not a chance taker. That's not me. I like to know exactly 100% what I'm spending my money on. I don't have enough of it to take chances with. That's for sure. And I work way too damn hard for it to be taking chances for it too. Work way too hard. There's too much sweat on my brow and dirt on my shirt at the end of the day to be spending money on things that's I don't know what it is. It looked really good when I saw it in the previews, Max. Right on. Kenny Aiken, what's going on, man? How's it going? Good to see you. Another member here at Two Brothers Comics. He's also a creator himself. Make sure you guys check him out. He's got an awesome Kickstarter going right now. K-Dog, Batman 100 was really good. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm definitely looking forward to it. Batman 100 and Walking Dead. Those are the two I'm looking forward to this week the most. Finally getting to jump on Walking Dead and read it. We'll see how it goes. So, all right. Well, it has already been an hour, and I have got to still do some videos tonight, create a little bit of content. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Thank you to everybody for hanging out tonight. And we're going to say thank you one more time to our sponsors, our local comic shops who take care of us week in and week out, making sure we have everything we need to make these shows happen. Thank you so much, Haven Comics of Huntsville, Alabama, Back to Back Comics of Merida, Georgia, and New Dimension Comics of St. Clairsville, Ohio. Thank you so much once again to our sponsor, BCW, who sponsors our channel. They sponsor the Bro Box, guys. They're sending us some awesome stuff for these Bro Boxes, and make sure you check out BCW so you can protect, store, and display your way. And once again, I know I've said it as I've seen you guys in here, we do have to update this list because it continues to grow. We got a new member tonight. We got new members last Saturday, but we want to thank each and every one of our members. Make sure you guys are checking out these guys in the top here who have channels. Make sure you're checking out their content. These guys are creators as well, and they do great things too. So thank you once again to every single one of you guys who have hang out all night long. Hope you guys really enjoy all the books you picked up today. Make sure you go read something tonight so you didn't just go buy them books and they sit on your desk for a week. Yeah. And we will see you guys back here Saturday night for the Comic Book Babble-on. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for the new content dropping. And we should have something dropping for the members. It'll be specifically directed towards our creators. But if you're a member, I'm sure you get to see it. So make sure you check that out as well. You guys have a great night. And as always, collect your way.